Hello guys, I hope you're all doing well. In this video we are going to have a look on Excel tables. How to make table in Excel. Why is it necessary to make table in Excel, and why is it important? Here I have data. You can see I have data, and I have how many laws here? Data 72 laws, and I have different columns from A to O. These are different columns, and I'm just going to try. As you see, you can think it is a table, but this is not Excel table. It's this is bolding. One would just put the data here and go to borders and to put our, but this is not Excel table. How now to make table? I will just make table in different ways. There is shortcut key that we can use. We can also go to insert. Let me just put my cursor anywhere in the table and go to insert, and go to insert and go to table. Within insert tab you can see there is table. Here there is table, and let me just click on table. Once I click on table, you'll here exactly see that here there is a dashed line, on our data, around our data. You can see here there is a dashed line. You can see it here. Excel is very smart. It immediately detects where all the data, and here you see there is a message that is popping. Where is the data for your table? Excel has selected my data here, but here you just need to confirm. Your data are here from A to O. You can just see and confirm. And if you just don't want to select the whole table, you can just minimize this one and select where you just want to make a table. Let me just take this back, and here down you see there is where to confirm if your table has headers. And as you see that there above my table has headers, you see I have titles, and it means my table has headers. If you have titles, you just have to confirm that your table has headers. And guys, you see here, I have to check this. If you don't have headers or titles there on the top, you can just leave it blank. But for now, I'm just going to check it because I have titles, have headers. And once I click OK, you see now I have a table. This is an Excel table. Yeah, instead of just passing on insert, I can also just put my cursor here anywhere in the table and use a shortcut key. There is keyboard shortcut key where you can just hold Control plus T on the keyboard. I hold Control and plus T on the keyboard. It also immediately detects where all my data. You can see this dashed line around my data. You see now how it's looking like. And here I just click OK. It is have to check if my table has headers. You can see here our table is there, but with the filter. You can see here with the filter option. Here can filter names. You can just go there and filter for what, and here you can see once I put my cursor here, you see here I have design. Once I go to design, you see I have table design. With this table design, you can just do many different things. You see here I can change how my table is looking like. I can change the color. I can just make my table like this. I can just take this color. I can just take any color I want. The color that I think is a very nice for me. Let me just take this one. This one looks nice, and I like this color. and just here choose your favorite color. And as I go down, you see they're all the same. You see here my columns, my laws are very nice, and this is different of how they looked before. And here with the table design, here you can just make different changes. As you see here, we can, let me try to zoom in. You can see here I have a different different things in table style options. Here you can just check filter button or uncheck. You can just remove the filter button. If you don't want to filter, you can just uncheck here. You can uncheck and make this table without filtering here. And here you see you can just check header low. You can just remove the header low. And here there is starter row. This is very important. We'll see how to use the starter row. It is very important. Here you can see you have here banded rows, but you can also make columns banded. Here you see you can just make some changes. You can just make some design on the last column, or you can just make some design on the first column. Let me try this and you'll see some how to change. Once I just here check, you can see once I check filter, you see that the filtering button here is now dismissed. Once I check this again, you see how filtering. If you don't want to filter, you can just check this and check this. If you just want filter again to be if you just want to filter here, you can here check it again. You can here filter. If you just want to filter your number filter, you can maybe just want the numbers that are greater than, the numbers that are equal, the numbers between. You can just filter. You can filter here. It's very simple. And I have just done a video on how to filter for multiple data. And here you see I can just make my column banded. Here you see it's very easy to detect. If you here have 27, and you can just it's very easy for you to go like this straight to check some data in the same row. But you can also make column banded. You see I can just make column banded. Once I just band my columns, you can see here now you can check for columns. You can see the columns here are banded, but it's better to uncheck and stay with rows banded. Once I just uncheck here, you see they all look the same. These colors, the low are banded. Once here check it. Once I check this here, you see now they are banded. For you, it makes it easy for you to detect the data or to search for your data, and you can see how it looks like. You can see the whole row looks the same and very nice. And here at the top of banded columns, you see here there is above banded column there is a last column. Once you see here my last column is looking like this, once I check here, it will be formatted in a way you can see and how it looks like. And here you have the format for last and the first column. Also, let me see how the first one is looking like. Once I try to check this one, first column, I just want to see how now you see how it looks like. Well, let me just keep it like this. All I can just remove this. Once I remove, you can see there are no change. Here there is banded rows. You have seen how once I check here, they look like this. There is no band here, no bands here. Once I check this again, you see my rows here are banded. Here there is a very important thing, that is total row. Total row. You see here down there is no total. There is no total, but I can just make a total row. This total row is automatic, so that whatever I add in my table will be just changed. Let me just go back there and let me go to design, and let me go to total row. Let me check this. Once I check this media tree, you see here down there is an automatic total row. You can see here the last column here is totalized, but I can just also do the same on this on these columns. Once you put a cursor here, you see there is a filter. Once you click on this down arrow, you can see here there is, you can just find none. If you just want to let it blank, here you see there is a village, there is a count, there is in counting numbers, there is max, there is mean, the sum. Let me just calculate the sum. Here it is automatic, and I can just scroll like this to the right to make all the sums. You see here, once you have the total row, it's something very important. And here you see it is the total row, and you can just insert the different rows and make some changes and see how to just look right. Let me, for example, once you just want to add other rows, you just go to your keyboard and you click tab. You put your cursor here on the last column, the rest column, and you just click on tab on the keyboard, tab key. You see another row is added. Once you just want to add another row, I can just put my cursor here and click on tab. And once I just want to add another one, I click on tab again. I put my cursor on the last column and I click tab, depending on where you just want to put it. And here so you can add different rows. Once I put in data here, let me put here 34 and see here how it's going to change. You see media treat is the formula is applied. You can see the formula here is applied. Guys, you see how it's very, very important. And another thing that you have to know is that once you apply a formula in this table, the formula is automatic on all rows. Let me, for example, add another column here. Let me insert here. Now you see a new column is inserted, and let me try to make a sum. I put here equal sign. I can just try to make sum. Let me sum from here to here and hit enter. You see I have done this for just one cell, but here see all cells now are added. The formula is applied on all cells, even if the total here is not added, but here have 0. But I can even here also make sum. It's very, very easy. You can see, yeah, this can be also helpful. And another thing here on this table, Excel table, is that this table can remove duplicates. You can see once I go to design and I just go to the left, you can see here for this table, with this table I can remove duplicates. I can click on remove duplicate. I can just go to remove duplicate, and here you have to select where I just want to remove duplicate. Remember that here I had 72 rows, but my table might have might contain some duplicates. Let me go to remove duplicates. I don't need to remove them on numbers. Test item and test one. And then check this and then check this. I just want to remove duplicate from names, because here you see the maxes, the score was, but the scores can have duplicate, because different student can get the same marks, the same score. And here I click, once I click OK here, I just check first name and last name. Once I just click OK, you see all 47 duplicates value have found and removed. You see here there are now 27 unique values remaining. Let me see. You see now my table has 26, and remember it was 72. You You can see with Excel table, you can just remove duplicate. And if you want also, you can just rename this table. You can see here, can give it a name, and let me call it a table. Let me call it summary grade. Summary grade. Summary grade. Summary grade. I can just remove this space here, and here click anywhere to confirm. And here, this is very important, because once I just click here, and if you want to select my table, I don't need to come and select like this. I just go here in the cell box, name box. I can just name box. I can just go here and select my table. You can see now it is selected immediately, my summary grade. You can have different tables in one sheet. Once you name all tables you have, once you go there, if you want to select, here you can have a list. You can have a list of all tables that you have in your sheet, and here you can select the table that you want to make changes. Another thing here is that I can just convert this table to a normal table. You see here, this table has many different things like totals, like whatever, like filtering, but I can just convert this to a normal table. Let me just go to convert. You click here anywhere in the table wall. You can just go to design and go to convert. If you want to convert the table to a normal range, I can just click on yes if I just want to convert it, and you will see how it's going to change. You can see once I click OK, you see my table now has changed to a normal table. Once I click here, there is no design here at the top, because it's now a normal table. Once I just try to move here down, once I put the number here, 32, 34, you see it can change, but it is a normal table. Here you see there is no filtering, and Excel has it as a normal range. Guys, I hope you have seen everything about Excel tables, and this is very important and very helpful. Please use these Excel tables once you're just making different tables in Excel, and I hope you're just going to enjoy it. Guys, try to hit your subscribe button to see more videos like this one in the future, and see you next time.